Greetings, folks, and my name is Walt, and when I'm not dodging hungry canines looking to take my head off at the neck, I am sometimes the co-host of the Galaxy's Edge podcast. And as a special thing that we're doing today, Scott Lavery wants to know, is JR dead yet? No. As a special thing that we are doing today, we are getting together with a bunch of different lieges from various backgrounds to talk about Big Lift or Die. And if you don't know what this is, we have a huge table to bring in and talk about it, starting with Dark Ops K88 Kill Switch. What's up, man?
Welcome to the show, Walt. Thanks for letting us be here today.
Right on. You want to run this, and then I'll just stand here and look pretty?
No, it's my intro every time now because I messed up the first one, so I just got to keep going with it.
Right on. We have Dark Ops 87. Ornstein.
What's up? I fixed my mic this time, everyone. And
you sound glorious. If you're looking for some side hustle, they're looking for people to narrate books. Speaking of side hustle, we have Dark Ops 19, Roadblock.
What's up?
Right on. He scared me there for a half second. I thought he was frozen. Definitely not frozen. And rocking the shoulders, we have LS 006 Night Angel.
What's going on, all?
Right on. And Dark Ops H108, we have Drifter. What's up? Say something.
Oh, no.
He's having problems. He's here, though.
All right, right on. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to eventually probably do some craziness. So take it away. What do we got?
Roadblock, it's all you, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I printed this thing off in such small print, so I'm gonna be looking at it. I didn't think that through.
Do you need to get your spectacles?
They're already inserted.
Oh, right on.
It's just too small. No, we got the Big Lifter, Big Die Masters KTF Me Marathon, and what this is, we're gonna do a shorter competition than we did last time. It's only gonna be 6 weeks. It's gonna run from the 1st of January to Valentine's Day, the 14th of February. So if you got to get ready for some night maneuvers, maybe you're not quite in shape, you can be there. Maybe you can actually get a date for Valentine's Day, whatever. That
almost went right over my head. I was like, night maneuvers? We need night vision? Oh,
yeah. But anyway, we're actually going to have a men and women's section this time. So we don't have women competing against men, and, we're not going to get into the whole church of the woke thing, but there's difference in biology. You don't want to try to weight lift with Ornstein up there if you're a small size woman. It's probably a bad idea. But we got a couple of rules with this time to make it a little more, not necessarily ergonomic, but straight up front, that you know what you're getting into. So you're not like, I didn't know. I didn't understand how. It's a big disclaimer on the first page of the sign-up sheet that's got rules. If you can read, it's right there.
What if they can't read?
But if you can't read, contact us and we will dissertate it to you, and we will pepper in all the foul language you want because we won't be on the podcast. So if you want me to read it to you like a drill instructor, just send me a message. I'll do that. If that works for you, I don't know. But basically the rules are very simple. You're going to record your starting stuff. If anybody that competed last time, it'll be kind of the same setup. It's a spreadsheet. You put your name in there. You put your name on the list of the things you want to do. And then you put in your starting reps or run times and whatnot. And then you get out there and you train for the next 6 weeks. And you try to beat your original stuff because we're going off improvement. Who's ever we'll get into points and all that heat in a minute. It's going over overall improvement. We'd like to see you get better at things. Not just sit there and be like, hey, well, I lifted heavy, but, we got the prison scene going from American History X.
Keep talking, brother. Keep talking.
Distracted. Like, what the hell's going on in the background? All right, so if you don't understand what some of these things mean, it's got little things in there. If you don't know what AMRAP means, that's as many reps as possible. Stuff like that is right there in the first part of the rules, explaining to people that don't know what it is. And like I said, the highest in each category is going to win it. overall improvement. You go out there and you bench press 600 pounds, and then you go do it again, you bench press 600 pounds. Well, the guy that bench pressed 150 and then come back in 6 weeks and bench press 250, he's going to beat you. So you got to show some improvement.
Don't mind me. I'm just reaching for coffee.
It's going to be going off a point system this time instead of, oh, this guy won. So basically, if you have the best improvement in a category, you get 3 points in first place. The next best improvement would be second place. You get 2 points. The least bit of improvement, and after that on third would be, I'm talking on my ass. First, second, third. First place gets 3 points, 2 points for second place, 1 point for third place. And we're going to do a point system. The overall category, if you've got that many points in that category, you win, like saying weightlifting. It would behoove you to get into every single event, because the more points you can get, therefore, the better your odds of winning. And we're also going to have overall winners this time. You're going to have winners from each category. There's 5 categories. We'll get into that in a little bit. But there's also going to be one overall winner from the men and one overall winner from the women. And they're going to be the founders champions, and they're going to get a cool thing for the next competition. They're going to get to submit their own challenges to be in the next competition. So it would, we're looking for that crazy ledge that wants to do everything. You need to be practicing good form. If, we ask you to video all this and send it in, not just to motivate other people, but this time we're actually going to look at those videos. Not that we didn't last time. We watched them. But we're going to watch them this time. And, like, if you're cheating reps, like if you're doing a bench and you're just halfway getting it up and not doing a full lockout, we're going to contact you about that. Like, hey, there's a problem with this. We're going to give you a chance to do it again and send it back in. Or if you're just doing something that's straight up going to hurt you, if you're over there squatting about to fall over with 350 pounds and rip your spine, we're going to call you out on that. Like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. That's promoting bad form for everyone else. Please don't video that. Ornstein will take you out back. He'll show you exactly how to do it.
Yeah, snap those knuckles.
Yeah, and we'll also, I think, over the next few weeks, we'll be posting videos on what proper form actually looks like on the YouTube channel that we have.
Yes.
If I'm not
mistaken. We'll be uploading that stuff. And I think we're going to drop those links of those videos at the top of the box in the sign-up sheet above each exercise. So it'll be right there for anybody when they're actually signing up. If you don't know what you're doing, it's a link right there. It'll take you to the video. I can do that when we get it all set up. But there's a section on how to upload videos in there and all that. I can go through all that, but I myself have trouble with it unless I'm sitting in front of my computer and I'm on my phone. That's not going to be a great thing. But that's the basic gist of the rules.
So can I throw a couple questions that I'm getting from the side?
Oh yeah, man.
Yes, please.
One of the questions I just caught from Twitter was what prompted all this? What made you guys get into all this?
I kind of came out of my ass with this thing on the last time. I was thinking about it, like, this would be cool. And in like a span of a week, I'm like, screw it, why not? And I just kind of cobbled it together. Because I was thinking we needed to get the Legionnaire really got me to start working out again. I did nothing for years after I got out of the Marine Corps. Just sat around, played video games, drank beer, got that. I'm reading Legionnaire, and I'm like, I need to get up and do something. And I'm like, man, this is garbage. I mean, I'm reading about these people that are now all of a sudden my heroes, and I'm like, they wouldn't sit around and be fat. So I went to the gym. And the idea with the original competition and basically what's holding through with the rest of them is trying to get the readers, and not just the readers, anybody that comes across this. It's going to be open to the public too, but some of the prizes you may not want them because you're like, what the hell is this KTS stuff? But just to get them to get out and do something. Doesn't matter what it is. Everybody starts somewhere. You may not win, but you might. I started this competition, and then I met these guys right here, and they helped me with everything, setting up more events, working things out. Hey, this could have been done this way. So they became the founders of Big Lifter, Big Die with me, and they're now the board of executives, whatever you want to call it. And so yeah, that's the YouTube channel. Should have talked about that before.
It's there now.
That's basically it. Just get people to get up and do something. and try to show you how to do it. If you don't know, give you some motivation about it, some information about it. Just get out there and do something, man.
Yeah, and I think another big thing, one of the reasons why, as people who have served, like there is that camaraderie that comes with service, and even those who haven't, if you've played any type of sports, you know that like it's the camaraderie that comes with being a part of a team. And so all of us are displaced all over the U.S. and the world. We got some people in Australia, right, too. So we want to just make sure that we can continue to compete with ourselves, and that competition will breed more camaraderie, and we'll just have a closer knit community that, like, over the last 6 months or so that we've come together. We are Kill Team Anvil now on the Discord, and we've just come together as a community, and that's what we're trying to promote, because the Galaxy's Edge community is amazing, and there's a ton of really talented people and really smart people who are a part of it, and we want to continue to promote that and push that, and fitness is just the direction that we have chosen to take that on. So
right on. One of the other questions that we had earlier on in the YouTube is, how do I do this as a civilian? Well, I'm sure you guys have an answer for that.
Night Angel?
Document and oh well, yeah, Night Angel could tell you in on that, because he's like a fast-moving machine over there with all his stuff.
Yeah,
he's
so
like the head civvy in charge of calisthenics. Yeah, have him send him straight to him.
that's right. Civvy, hopefully for not too much longer. That was kind of what prompted my kind of intro back into fitness. Was I'm actually working on seeking a commission with the Hull Busters here in the United States, but that's still a work in progress. So for now, I'll remain the head of our civilian corps along with Ornstein up there. But I'm just an avid fan of Galaxy's Edge, and found the Discord, found the Obsidian Crow workout bay through there. So I mean, for any civilian involved, if you've never served or never wanted to serve or what have you, whatever your personal journey may be, this is certainly not limited to military or ex-military. Although we do love all of our servicemen and women. But so I would say, certainly open to anyone who's into, just working out and getting after it.
And another question coming in out of Twitter. I'm a huge fan of the Legion books, but I'm not fit. How do I do this without hurting myself? So are you guys going to have like specific things that if people who have never worked out before want to kind of get in this and improve?
So I think I can give a little insight on that one. So like we said, it's based on improvement. So so you have some people who are going to hop into this, never worked out in their entire life. And we're not going to focus on, oh, hey, you only squatted 120 pounds, but you got 220 pounds. That's really good. So that way everyone can feel like they can participate, because it's not about how much you can do. It's about just getting better. So even if you're not in shape, there's an event for you. Even if you don't want to do all the events, you can do just one and just focus on that and improve in that one. And that's already progress towards something that you really want to move towards. And plus you can ask anyone who's competing or any of the founders for any help. I mean, I'm obviously a trainer, so you can ask me for help and I might charge you, but at the same time,
you can ask me for free.
Progress. So the idea is just to improve. You don't need to be a world champion powerlifter. You don't need to be Night Angel here and just do crazy things all the time. We just want you to get in and improve. Maybe one day you'll be one of the top guys. Maybe not, but just get in there and do what you can.
And if you have no idea what, go ahead, man.
Oh no, go ahead.
I mean, if you have completely no idea what any of this stuff is, you could just ask us, or we're going to put up videos, and we'll tell you we're not monsters. Well, I mean, sort of, but not really.
We're not the ones that had under your bed.
Give us a message. We'll give you some information, send you some links, like this is how to do it. Simple as that. Everybody's got to start somewhere.
And we'll have videos, links.
We will.
Yeah.
And I know the last time I was on the podcast about a month ago, JR Hanley asked me, like, how do I get involved in this? And it's just like one step at a time. So pick what category you want to take part in, learn those things. I mean, anyone can, run. Anyone can go out and walk with a backpack on that's got 35 pounds in it. And so it's all up to you, whoever you are who wants to start this, if you've got no experience in it, to take it on for yourself. And I think the biggest thing is just accountability. That's what this competition really is. I know Night Angel, when we did the one over the summer, Night Angel and I in July, every day we were texting each other, letting each other know, hey, this is what I did today. We did this crazy like burpee workout challenge thing, which was a nightmare, but it's your responsibility to take charge of your health and your fitness. And this is just a means for you to be able to do that and to have help and accountability and competition. And so.
Right on. So where does like the different services fit in? So like, are you guys going to have the Republic Navy workout, the Legion workout, the Hullbuster workout? Will there be like little challenges throughout the month as you guys are doing this? Like, hey, we know, this is normally your day to do this, but we're all busting this workout today, kind of like that, to keep it interesting and constantly challenging those who might be falling into that plateau.
That's a good thought. I think we might do that for the summer. I know we have like these founder challenges. So there's 5 separate challenges that you can do that are optional. They're not required of you to do. But the 5 of us got together and we're talking about it. What was that, like 2 or 3 months ago, about doing a challenge where it's not something that you may not normally do for your individual workouts or even what you signed up for, but you do get extra points for it. And so we've got one for each of us. It's increasing difficulties. Some of it's just about powerlifting. Some of it's about being in really good shape. And I know Drifter has got some physical therapy stuff that he wanted to focus on because he's got some injuries. And so we even got something for people who are going through the physical therapy kind of deal. Roblox, do you want to talk about yours?
About the challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 3 rep max, 1 arm overhead dumbbell lockout. You can pick it up with 2 hands and get it off the deck. Comes from the deck. Pick up your dumbbell. You can get it up right at your shoulder with 2 hands, but then you got to take that other hand away, go all the way over your head and lock it out. And I want a 3 rep max, as much as you can do 3 times on each arm, not just with 1 arm. We want to see some symmetry here, which will help you overall building your shoulders and stuff. And it's something that most people just don't even think about doing, grabbing something and picking it up over your head with 1 arm, because why would you do that? I mean, there's not a lot of practical, why are you going to pick the dog food sack up over your head with 1 arm kind of thing? No. Oh, the cat, yeah, but people
just to prove a point that you can.
He's like 5 pounds.
I wish.
And we'll have videos.
Also,
we'll have videos of that so that you can see the proper form.
Yeah. Also, we're not competing for prizes as the founders because we're also the judges. Although there is 1 prize that I painted the other day, the guys got to see just between us. But we're competing for the bragging rights. Our names will be in red instead of black on all the sign-up sheets. But we're going to do each other's challenges to get each other outside of our comfort zones. Like my fat ass is going to do his stuff. And that's going to suck, and y'all are going to get to laugh while I sweat and die because I don't do things like that.
Are you going to broadcast that?
I'm going to have a video of all of it. That's the point.
It'll be on YouTube.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the point.
Because it's like, man, I'm going for the popcorn right now.
Yeah, it sucks, but if you don't try it, you'll never know. It might turn into your thing. I'm probably not going to be big on burpees after this, but I'm going to try.
Right.
Speaking of Night Angels challenge, do you want to go through that?
I was gonna say it'll change your life. So for my particular challenge, as Killswitch kind of mentioned earlier, we did a big July thing, which was presented by Iron Wolf, who has a separate YouTube presence. Who I'd recommend checking out if you're into calisthenics, burpees, or if you want it and look into what that kind of body weight exercises can do for you. The burpee is a huge part of my personal workout now, and that challenge was absolutely the worst. Killswitch was absolutely correct. I think we kept each other through it, which was nice. So my founders challenge kind of builds on that a little bit. And so what I've opted for is 15 minutes of Navy SEAL burpees. And there's going to be, a video of explaining the form to the Navy SEAL burpee. And it's 15 minutes. I mean, so, if you can power through 15 minutes straight without break, which just for the record, I can't do. Not that I'm any pinnacle of fitness, but my challenge and I can't do it. You take as many breaks as you want. I mean, and if you end up with 10 reps, I mean, that's still great. That's still great work. If you end up with 1 rep, I mean, it's still great work. So, but I just kind of wanted to bring in my very kind of lengthier burpee workouts into this challenge, because we capped by, I think, popular consensus, we capped a lot of the calisthenic exercises at 3 minutes, much to my chagrin. So I wanted an opportunity to kind of push the envelope on those. So mine will be 15 minutes of, as many Navy SEALs as you can do, with broken up however you want, rep by rep, 10 by 10, whatever.
Right on.
Awesome.
Now, do you have the geriatric version for people like myself who served with General Washington on the Potomac?
It's that's a great question, and you know what? It is a completion based. All of our founders' challenges are going to be just, you take your best stab at it. So I may I'll think about how I could potentially work that in, and we'll. I think absolutely. I mean, this isn't the challenges are more just like Killswitch says, getting people out of their comfort zones, trying exercises they might not do, and that they might like, or they might say, you know what, that wasn't for me. But knowing what's not for you in your own personal fitness journey is as important as knowing what is.
I'll do anything with the word Marine in front of it, but nothing with the word Navy in front of it. So
hoorah.
That's fine.
Semper. Orsi?
So my challenge is a bit simpler. It's more along the lines of roadblocks. It's just weighted push-ups. I haven't decided on a weight. I'm deciding between 45 pounds and 100 pounds on your back. So the main idea for
I'm already 350, man. Damn.
Seriously.
Yeah, well, the idea was I was doing some research into it, and there is obviously some crossover between your bench press and your push-ups. But the thing is that usually if you're going to go really heavy on bench press, you need a spotter. But if you're going to go really heavy on push-ups, the spotter is the ground. So this is a good way to just be like, okay, just put 100 pounds on your back and see what you can do. My record right now is about 10. It's a hard 10, but it's 10. So I just let people get after it, test themselves in a safe environment.
Cool. Yeah, and then drifters is just going to be 20 miles on a bicycle. So whether that's a stationary bike, or if you have a bike and you want to ride 20 miles in the middle of January, I mean, that's up to you. It's California, it's not too bad. So, use at your discretion. And then mine's going to be just a speed ruck. So the other day I went out and did this to try it. And basically you get 4 miles in an hour, which averages out to about 15 minutes a mile on a ruck with a weighted vest and a 40-pound pack. So you're moving pretty quick. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you're stepping pretty fast. So that's just, mine's, I think, more general fitness than any one particular thing. Anyone can walk. So just throw a backpack on and get a weighted vest and you'll be good.
That's your standard 20-pound weighted vest, right?
Yeah, I've got a plate carrier with some level 3 plates in them, and I just use that. So I think it's like 19, 20 pounds, something like that. They're less than, it's like 9.5 pounds each, I think. Yeah, most typical weight vests that you buy from like Walmart or Amazon will have they're 20 pounds, and they have like individual sandbags that you can pull out. Or you can just buy a plate carrier, which, I mean, hey, you may need one in the future anyway, in case a gunfight happens. And so get yourself some level 3 plates and, just do that.
Right on. So if anybody is a big fan of the Galaxy's Edge series, they know that Jason heavily modeled the Legion after the United States Army Rangers. So if you're interested, you can go to goarmy.com/ranger. And then there's a bunch of selections, or you can just look up RASP workout. So if you go to the week 1 of the pre-ranger train up, there is a great full week training regimen that you can take up and kind of push yourself toward that level of fitness. So if you're looking for another challenge that you could do on your own, they basically outline an entire fitness regimen to get ready for the Ranger Assessment and Selection Program. So if you're looking to get into that lead shape, this is not the hammer and anvil. This is like the blast furnace and a freaking Scud missile. So, but it starts slow, just like anything else. So, work your way into it. Be safe. If you're starting to ache or break, consult a physician, or get with somebody who knows fitness, like my dog here, who's obviously complaining. And then we, you go from there. So what else do you guys want people to know about this?
Before we move on, I just I'm a disabled veteran, so I've got like a bunch of like back and shoulder issues, and I fell out of a 7-ton when I was in the Marine Corps, so I've got lots of craziness going on. But even in the month of July, I had to hold back on pushing out during the last competition just because like I knew it was best for me. So listen to your body. Your body will tell you whether or not you can do something or whether or not you can't do something. And also remember, pain is different from injury. So just be aware of that. Don't get injured. We don't want you to get injured. But Night Angel's also a lawyer, so if you do get injured, just let him know, and he'll take care of it for you.
That's true.
877 Night Angel now. He'll get you your money.
Yeah, legally you cannot sue us. That's in the disclaimer on the spreadsheet, and so
that's right.
And another thing on the injury front, I'm civvy, so I didn't fall out of anything, but I did have 2 shoulder surgeries. So really try to, like what Kill Switch said, really listen to your body, pay attention to your form and everything. Like Roadblock touched on this, but I'm serious. I'm going to be hard on everyone's form. So if your form's crap, then I'll make you redo it pretty much, because I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want anyone else to get hurt. So, and obviously a lot of these weights are going to be heavy, so you're not going to have pitch perfect form, but there are things that we will be looking for, like for bench. I don't want your legs wobbling all over the place. Legs are planted firmly into the ground and stuff like that. Things that you can control even if the weight's really heavy. Or if you're for endurance, we're still looking for basic running form stuff. I know you're going to be tired and hurting, but there are things we are going to be like looking for, so you do it right and safely. Anyone else?
I think we're good.
We good? Cover everything?
Well, okay. So the spreadsheet itself, where you guys can sign up, there is a link to Ornstein's personal website. Do you have that, Walt?
Did you put it in the private? Yeah, hit me with it in private.
There you go.
I love it.
Not it.
That's
my other one.
That's the one. Oh, well.
I got it.
You send the one then. That's the one I found. Anyway,
that's
let
me find this.
The spreadsheet will be there for anyone who's not on the Discord, because we'll also post it into the Obsidian Crow Work Bay on the Discord. I think it'll be on the Facebook. We'll post it there, or it's already on the Facebook or something.
Well, we had to put it up yet.
We'll also have a Big Lift or Big Die website is getting made, and so you'll be able to see everybody's weights and times and things like that as they are coming in live. And so they'll be in a bunch of different places, but it all is going to link to a spreadsheet that's on Excel through Google, or Google Sheets, I think is what it's called. And you'll be able to pick everything from there. So if you're not on the Discord, because I know personally I've got a few friends that have asked me about it. And so if you're not on the Discord, they'll be in those locations, or you can just message us on the Discord if you can't find it or whatever it is, and we'll be able to get it to you.
Or you can message me on Facebook. I don't mind.
Yeah, that too. I'm also on Facebook.
Keaton in real life. Hey, how you doing?
Rah. All right. Well, we cover everything. We got everything locked and loaded.
Big prizes, big prizes.
Yeah, big
All the
prizes.
big prizes.
Lots of prizes.
Well, not quite yet. We're still asking people if anybody wants to donate a prize. We would very much appreciate it. We had some cool stuff. Last time Jason put out that signed master copy of the Legacies cover, which was really neat. So Jason and Nick, if you're listening, prize. And Nick, you should compete. I know you do CrossFit. You can.
I know, Nick, you do CrossFit. I hear you talk about it all the time on your podcast.
But so far, so basically, there's going to be a winner for each category overall, a male and female winner. They're all getting custom big lift or big dive patches. There's only going to be 10 of these made. Only 10 people are going to get them. The only way you get it is to win the competition. You can't buy them. We're not going to give them to you. You got to earn it. And also, Ruckus is making some cool little custom dog tags for the winners. Once again, that'll be the only way you can get something like that is to win.
Yep. And I don't want to take us off on a tangent, but can we just give it up for Ruckus? He literally just did a 64-mile march or 65-mile march in 30 hours over the weekend.
Oof.
Like literally finished yesterday morning. That dude is a monster.
Was he doing it on his own, or was he doing it in support of a charity?
I don't even know. I think he's active duty still, or he's a recruiter or something like that for some branch. I forget which one.
Yeah,
he
I
told
think
me,
he's a recruiter. I want to say Army, but don't quote me on that.
I was going to say, because Air Force, man, they do that in a golf cart.
Right. Yeah, he said something in the City in Crow Bay, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm at 35 or 25 miles, and I'm not going to finish in 24 hours. It's going to be more like 30." I'm just like, "Holy smokes, dude!" Like,
and you know what's funny is I'll make sure that when my buddy Rob, who's a PJ, punches me in the face for that Air Force comment, I'll film it.
Nice.
Yes, please, thank you.
That's dope though that he did that kind of distance. That's no
Yeah,
joke.
that dude's a monster.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Cody, go ahead.
Don't be scared if you see his name on the ruck part of the competition.
Right, it's about
okay,
overall
okay.
improvement, not as far as you can go. So just remember.
Yeah, you already maxed
overall
out. We're
improvement.
okay. You're okay if you join that one.
Yeah.
We have some other stuff like Mackenzie Hall on Facebook offered up this really nice brass rim, like a Norwegian drinking horn. He's going to send me or send the winner when they get it. And he was just, "Hey, I got this." Send me a message. Night Angel's once again going to do his singing karaoke calisthenics to your choice of song and exercise to the winner. All participants are getting 5% off one of Ornstein's programs. The category winner gets 10% off. The male and female founders champions, the overall winners of the entire competition by score, get 40% off an Ornstein workout program.
That's dope.
He's putting those out there. And of course, I'll probably do the selfies again. They seemed to be a big hit with these guys last time.
Those were fun. Those were fun.
You know?
Absolutely glorious.
And I've had some other odd messages. I got to get back with people. I think one of the guys on Facebook was talking about he does some sort of art printing for GE, and he was going to see if he could get it approved to do like a big blow up of one of the book covers or something.
Oh, that'd be great.
I'm not sure. I'd have to get back with him. Like I said, we're still looking for stuff. You could donate anything. It doesn't have to cost money. Like I said, it could be something stupid, like go outside and take a picture of yourself in silkies. I don't care. You know what I'm doing, of course.
That's dope. That's dope. So when the competition's all set and you guys knock the shutters down on the workout bay, what goes next? Like, do you guys still keep pushing each other throughout the year? Is there going to be a mid-year competition? What are we talking?
Oh yeah, there'll be another summer competition that's going to come out, or we'll probably do it same thing, July to August, like we did this last summer. I know we still talk about our workouts and our own little Kill Team Anvil group chat that we have, and so it's all about pushing yourselves. And I think Night Angel, I think him and I communicate the most. We are on Strava together, like the cardio app, always giving each other kudos for some crazy run or something that we're doing. So we continue to push ourselves. And then like I said earlier, the biggest thing is accountability. So find someone to do it with you, whether that's someone on the Discord, one of us, the founders, or just someone else that you know in your personal life, and just continue working out. Push yourself every day. You never know when you're going to be in a position where you have to do cardio. I mean, if you've all seen, was it Zombieland? Like, cardio is number one rule, right? Cardio. You got to do it. Or lifting heavy things. Like, I know adrenaline can fuel, women to lift cars off of children and crazy things like that. But you just never know when you're going to be put in position to need to be able to lift something heavy, or, maybe you've got to help a friend move and you're the only person and you got to lift the dresser or kitchen, sink or refrigerator, whatever it is. You just never know. So it's just push yourself every day. It's a daily challenge, especially if you got injuries or rehabbing for physical therapy. Like, just continue working out. I know that's what we're doing. My wife's a cop, so I have to try to compete with her every day. And that's not easy because she's like 8 years younger than me. So, to each their own, I suppose, but just keep pushing ourselves every day. That's what we do. That's what we do in the Bay. And that's what we do, in our kill team. So,
yeah, I'd say the Obsidian Crow Workout Bay over on the Discord is where our kind of central location. That's where, we kind of found each other and all this, and where, anyone who's on Discord can kind of come in and join that chat. And we do all talk about our workouts throughout the year, kind of constant. Killswitch and I's Strava group is open to anyone who wants to get in on that action. Lots of kudos and just cool to keep up with each other's progress. And accountability is huge. So at this time, we're kind of limited, I guess, technologically in what that community looks like to really, Discord and kind of, those other, fans of Galaxy's Edge. But we and the YouTube channel and such, but it's by no means by design. So there is some year-long support, and then we do, we will of course have the Big Lift or Big Die summer comp, which is kind of the main one, the longer one. But so it is, fitness is a 100, 365 days a year journey. So we certainly want to be there for each other and anyone who really wants to or needs it. So
right on.
And,
all right. Go ahead, Lawrence.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, Killswitch and Night Angel, they have their little bromance going, but
hey, don't hate.
Don't hate.
It's not as good as me and Hughes.
Yeah, well, I'm Roadblock's coach, so it's a little bit inappropriate, but that's okay.
I think there's laws against that.
Not in my state.
Night Angel hasn't brought any of them up, and he's a lawyer. So.
That's right.
That's right on. So, all right. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for coming out and talking about this. This is actually really cool and a great concept. Not just for fans of the Galaxy's Edge series, but also for people who might be looking to get into fitness and having a cool avenue to get into it with. So, thanks for doing this. This is really awesome.
We're going to keep trying to grow it too, and do other things, other exercises, maybe stuff for the other book groups of people. Maybe we start doing some Be Meaner Than It tie-in stuff and things like that.
Yeah, the Thor high score and everything like that.
Oh man, I got my I still have entire notebooks in my desk right here with all my workouts from my deployments. Dang. Like the things that we used instead of like racked weights and stuff like that, like full ammo cans, toe straps that eventually, of course, a Navy SEAL turned into a TRX trainer and became a gazillionaire. But I mean,
yeah, I have one of those. I don't hate.
Yeah, well, trust me, I would have rather had one of those than the toe straps. Those toe straps sucked. But I mean, it's really cool that you guys are doing this. It's really cool that it comes through with an avenue like this. And we just got to get people running. So that's awesome. Yeah,
and if you're a reader and are looking for motivation to start working out, I recommend checking out the Dark Operator series. Kel does a lot of workouts in all of his books. Doc Spears does a good job of detailing stuff like that. I know Forget Nothing and Forget Nothing 2 have some craziness. in those, and then as well as the not the 100, but Gods and Legionnaires has the first group of Legionnaires that made it through their training. There's a lot of stuff there too that'll. I mean, when I was reading them, I was like, oh man, I got to be able to do this stuff too, even though I'm not deploying ever again. So, but it's motivation for you. Read it, listen to it, however you prefer to do that. And then, yeah, it's good stuff.
Go ahead, Ornstein.
I don't know. I don't know if I should announce this yet. It's kind of early, but there are some rumblings that I might be working with mayors to develop a Forget Nothing workout program. So keep your eyes out for that.
Right on.
Oh, like from the boot camp from Forget Nothing 2, because that's some hardcore boot camp workout in there.
I have not read that one yet, but we'll see.
Oh man,
No spoilers, Cody.
Yeah, and if you
I'm
guys
not gonna say anything.
and if you guys know who she is, like in real life, she's been posting some workouts in like her personal gym that she built in her house, and she's been getting after it too. So yeah, she's good people. So, but yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for doing this. I'll try and get all these links put into the show description so that everybody can follow it, and everybody stay up on Discord and the Facebook group so that you guys can get some big lift or big die.